Greetings and good evening. I am back once again to do a makeup live audio, which I will be doing it from this Friday, which was yesterday. Makeup live audio for Friday, November the 30th, which is the last day it was in November. Time is really moving fast. It's not waiting for anyone. And soon we will be in the year 2019. How exciting or nervous is that for you? So I just want to bring you something really, really briefly. And I know sometimes I do not do that because I just get so excited and really get involved in what I'm talking about and just speaking from personal experience, or just when I do get feedback from you guys, I really do appreciate it. So it's all about spiritual, mind, body, soul. It all connects with each other. And so we have to take care of all of that together, because if one is not right, all of them are not right. It's all off balance. So we're going to speak about mindfulness, our wellness of mindfulness. So how do we minimize stress in our everyday life? Because we definitely have stress. I don't know about you guys, but I know I definitely can go through stress. That's just a part of life. That's what it is. But we do not have to let it or allow it to consume us. We do have a lot of times control over that. It is a choice on how we deal with things. So here are 10 tips on how to minimize stress in our life. And the first one would be, don't respond to negativity, right? And I know a lot of times that's easier said than done, speaking firsthand. Okay. But at the end of the day, we do have a choice most of the time, or the majority of the time, that we can change. We can change that. We have a choice. We can make a decision. We can't change other people. However, I do feel that we can change ourselves and how we respond or deal with negativity. Number 2 is stay active. And staying active, I believe, is staying active in the things that you enjoy doing. Staying active eating, well, that's coming too. Staying active as far as exercising, making sure that you get some type of exercise in every day. I don't care if you have to do some type of exercise in the house. There's YouTube. It can be your best friend, people. Get on YouTube. There's lots of videos from beginners to the most advanced that you can do, even if you don't want to go out, or even if you can't, afford like a gym or something like that. But stay active. Stay active physically, but also stay active with your mind as well. And I'm going to go right into that. Staying active. Number 3, eat healthy. Okay. Eating healthier. I'm not going to tell you to get off the pork. I'm not going to tell you to get off the meat, the red meat, the turkey, the chicken. I'm just going to say, do better. Eat smarter. Eat healthier. Eat proportion meals. Okay. For me, I'm a work in progress. It's staying away from that dairy, which sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. But I actually think I'm doing better with staying away from that dairy. I'm eating more non-dairy, lactose-free, vegan food. So there's options. If you don't eat dairy, they have options where it's non-dairy options, and some of them might be nasty, but then there are those that are good, right? So we just have to be smarter the way that we eat, our diets, incorporate more water, stay away from that caffeine, stay away from a lot of sugar, moderate the alcohol even that some of us may drink. It's a choice, right? It's that choice that we can make. We can't blame it on everybody else, blame it on society, say, oh, this costs too much. There should not be a price on your health. And they do have options, believe it or not, in a lot of different places where you don't have to spend a lot of money to eat healthier. 4, read and write more. When I was saying stay active, this is also to me a part of that too. Reading more. Even if it's reading a small book or reading a chapter a day, that keeps your brain stimulated and going. Okay? Even if it's not reading a book, like a book per se, if you like magazines, fashion magazines, like anything that you can read, do more reading, incorporate that into your life, and write too, right? Say if you angry, pissed off, frustrated at whoever, or even at yourself, write it down. It doesn't have to necessarily be in a journal form, but write it down, get it out your head and get it onto paper. Release that negativity in your brain, put it out on paper. I feel like you'll feel a little bit better, right? So try that. Try writing. Even if you're not angry, just write your thoughts down. How did your day go? Or if just whatever you feel, like put it down on a piece of paper. 5, give without expecting a get. Okay, so sometimes, don't get me wrong, if someone has ever owed me something in the past, I'm not going to lie to you. I want my money back because you said that you were going to give it to me. I mean, I gave it to you from the heart, but when you come back and say, "Oh, I'm going to give it back to you," all those broken promises. Yes, I do expect, but I'm also learning that I've also gave from the heart as well. It may not be about money either. Maybe it's you gave someone food who really was hungry, or I don't know, someone needed shoes or clothing and you gave that. So we can also learn to give and don't expect back. So yes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a work in progress with that. I don't give out any money anymore. I mean, maybe a quarter, a dollar at best. So just give it some thought and be mindful about it. So give without expecting a get. Visualize, then action. So it's like putting faith into action. Visualize what you want to happen, whether that's a business choice, opening up your own business, changing your job position at your job, or maybe a school situation, or it could be whatever. Getting an apartment, being a homeowner, getting a car, whatever it is, visualize it, put it down, and then act on it, right? Don't always wait for somebody else to do something for you. Put your faith into action. Put it into action. Don't just talk about it. Be about it also. 7, spend quality time with your family. So I know with respect, everybody's not a family person. Everybody doesn't have that dynamic of they want to spend time with their family or they can spend time with their family. But if you have that, spend some time with your family. If you have, let's say, some ill will or some things that you need to resolve, if that's something that you can do, deal with that and move forward with it, and don't hold on to it, because guess what? It's going to affect you in the long run. So spend quality time with family. 8, write thank you notes. Sometimes it's good to it's nice to hear thank you. At work, I do work hard. I've been going hard for a while now at work. And even though sometimes out one side of my mouth, I'm like, I don't care if nobody don't say thank you or not. Out the other side of my mouth, I'm like, it really would be nice from time to time to be recognize that I am doing a good job, and I'm going to pat myself on the back for that. Yes, like I do a good job. Am I perfect? Heck no. No one is. But when I do a good job, I do it. And like a lot of us, we go above and beyond. So sometimes some nice little thank you notes are nice. Even if you're, like having a thank you note for a friend, or even if you're in a relationship and you're just just dropping a little I'm thinking of you, or the I love you note, or you're on my mind note, or anything, right? It's not corny. But if it is to you, I guess so be it. Then I guess it doesn't fit you. Share the love, honey. Share it. So sometimes write those thank you notes. 9. Be a better friend. Whew. Okay. Wish I would have learned that back in the day coming from the other side, because I know when I'm a friend, I'm a good damn friend, right? I'm loyal. I have to say that. I'm loyal. When I say I'm down with you, I'm riding with you, that is what it is. And people tend also to use the friend word a little too loosely. You just met me. How are we friends? You know clearly nothing about me. I don't know anything about you. And all of a sudden we're a friend. Sometimes I think that's like a, psychological thing, why people just want to hurry up and become friends. I don't know. That concerns me. So, but for those of us that say we are friends or best friends, make sure that you are what you say that you are. Make sure that you down with that person. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, or indifferent. Don't just be a friend when you feel like maybe perhaps it's convenient for you, but be a friend to that person when they need you, when they literally might be on the floor, on the ground, like at their worst, as well as you are with them when they are on their high, and vice versa. So be a better friend. And lastly, number 10, random acts of kindness. And I feel that this is like a good one. And the reason why is because sometimes we have to think out of ourselves and we have to do something kind for someone else. Maybe that's volunteering, going somewhere and volunteering, whatever that might look like for you. Maybe that's just giving food to a person who may be hungry. Maybe not necessarily they have to be homeless. Because guess what? Everyone that says they're hungry, really, they're not homeless. Maybe it's just a life situation that's happening for them and they might just need something to eat. So instead of us pointing fingers and laughing and making fun at people and talking about them, why don't we get out of ourselves and do something kind from time to time, or however often you feel like you want to do it. Do a random act of kindness. I believe that the creator of this universe, we will get blessed triple times more when we start, when we think out of ourselves. We don't know other people's situations, because what about if that happened to you and you had no one there for you or to support you, and you would, I'm sure, want some type of help, some type of assistance. So doing a random act of kindness. So those are the 10 minimizing stress in our lives. Hope that was helpful. It was a reminder for me. Hope it was a reminder for you guys, and it resonated with you. So thank you very much. Thank you in advance for the people that will be listening to my replay. Thank you if you took the time to just listen briefly right now as I'm speaking. I would like to invite all of you guys to my social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and have a YouTube channel. You can find me under all of them. Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and my YouTube channel, which you can go to and subscribe. Hit the thumbnail, hit the notification bell to stay in the know, keep up on everything. As far as my other platforms, make sure that you like and listen and share and support. And always make sure that you take care of yourself. Self-care. Use your self-care toolbox. If you haven't already, create one. Put a lot of positive thoughts, motivation, inspiration, mantras, the I am, so that's your go-to when you are, feeling a little discouraged or negative or anything. You can always go in that self-care toolbox and pull out from that and apply it to your life. And always know that if you take some time out for you, that's not being selfish. And it's okay to say no to everybody else, especially the grown people. Okay, you can take some time out for you, however that may look like for you. Create your happiness and your greatness. Always know your self-worth and your value. Learn to respect, like, and love yourself if you never have. Okay. And just thank you. Just thank you. And I want to send amazing positive vibes and great energy out to each of you. Always remember to be appreciative, humble, blessed, and thankful. And with that, I say namaste and ashe.